Yeah.
So if you ask a question, why are you here? Then there needs to be an answer.
But we desire it en
and
masse,
we all know
Brian.
it, because if we did an exam at school or something, we want the results. That's a desire for cognitive closure.
Yeah.
But it
there's
can
also
be extreme in certain
But
people.
we desire it en
everything
masse.
needs to be known.
That I think is the thing. Is that throughout history, as you know, as communities, that's been desired. That closure, that certainty.
But there's
and that
many
has led to
reasons
myths.
as well. It's not just our own introspection and that may be innate or whatever. It's all these signals we're given, because we don't want. I mean, I don't like the thought of death, because I don't know what it'd be like. What the actual death will be like. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in agony or squashed or tortured.
You're going to be squashed. I'd like to think you might be squashed.
Ironic death.
That might happen.
A safe falling out of a window.
Just something, yeah.
Or going into a tunnel and coming out on the train like Roadrunner.
Yeah, or steamroller.
Exactly. Yeah.
Particularly a steamroller.
A steamroller. Oh, the worst one I heard of
steamroller
was there was some sort of college student drunk on Rag Week, and they were mooning to the oncoming traffic, and they were killed. Now, the worst thing about that is it's like it's a cosmic punishment for bad taste humour. For a crap joke.
Yeah.
He died of a bad sense of humour.
Yeah, also, that split second before they actually die, when they have thought, oh no, I've died with a car ramming me up my naked arse.
And I'm here, all broken, with my trousers round my ankles.
Yeah, I know. So, your last words are going to be,
ow.
I shouldn't have mooned. That was a big mistake. That mooning.
My bollocks have burst. Right. It's like a dying star.
Yeah.
They were like their atoms have been dispersed around the A4.
Until their arse.
To form new bollocks.
Exactly. To form new bollocks. Well, that's it. I mean, I think the two big questions that collide here are something from nothing and consciousness. That's why people, even for people on Twitter, they settle on it, and they have settled on it, and it's the alternative is that they can't get their head around it. They can't think, well, and it doesn't solve anything. They say, well, hold on, how could the whole universe come from nothing? And I say, well, what do you think? I say, well, God made it. And I go, where did he come from? And they say he's always been around. Well, why don't we cut out the middleman? It doesn't say. Well, and
it's one of the few questions you can answer on Twitter, because the answer is, how did the universe begin? We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
That's
That's what science does, that honestly and humbly.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We have a very good theory. We know what happened. We think we know what happened before the Big Bang. Where you should call it the hot Big Bang. So before the universe was hot and dense, at the time 13.8 billion years ago, which we call the Big Bang, we have a theory called inflation, that the universe was still there, and it was essentially cold and empty, but expanding exponentially fast.
And by empty, you don't just mean a space that had a vacuum. You mean there was no space, don't you?
No. In this theory, space is there. Space-time
so there is a
there.
dimension.
Yeah, the space, the fabric of the universe is there. It's actually filled with a thing in this theory called the inflaton field, which is a kind of stuff that makes space expand very fast.
Right.
So you've got a universe that's just expanding extremely fast.
But with nothing in it.
Other than this thing called the inflaton field, really. But then that slows down, draws to a close. In doing so, this thing, the inflaton field, collapses and fills the space that's there with energy and ultimately matter, and that's what we call the Big Bang.